Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We are going to be jumping into the band known as Dexcore with the song called Earthworm, featuring Makito from A Victim of Deception. I don't know whether I've heard them. I might have done. I have no fucking idea. I will have to check them out and make sure and see. I'm pretty sure I haven't done them yet, so if that is a band worth checking out, let me know down in the comments below. But besides that, man, this is going to be amazing. I've been waiting a whole day to fucking do Dexcore. I've been like, I know it's not that long in terms of like normal things, but I do so much music on the daily that it's just like going through so many bands thinking, I wonder what the next Dexcore song is going to be, man. But today is a hype day. Like, I finished my deadlift session, my shoulder, my back session, all of that shit is done, right? The whole time I was listening to Dexcore, just like randomly switching back towards Dexcore songs. It's just like, you know, the ones that I've heard so far. And shit, man, I just want to hear more and more and more of this fucking. I am so fucking hyped. So let's go. Oh yeah, the lyrics aren't quite English completely, so I'm gonna go more reaction than breakdown. I think we'll see how we go, man. But still, it's gonna be epic anyway, nonetheless. Yes, this is a nice change. What's it? There we go, that's what I was expecting. So brutal, fuck. Fucking hell, man, that was so fucking brutal and deep. Here's me thinking, like, I want to hear more of the cleaner vocals and more of that, and I think the one which I went for is one which is very, very much going to be the more brutal deathcore style, which I love. Like, I love the brutal deathcore style. It's one of my favorite genres of music right now. It's like, obviously I've been on this rabbit hole for quite a while now, and I'm loving the fuck out of it. It's great, but shit, I love his cleans as much as his growls and his lows and everything else about. I just love him as a vocalist, man. He's just so fucking cool. Like Visual K, like the Japanese version of like dressing up like in like ridiculous amounts of makeup and like and then going between whatever gender you want to be, and that type of shit is just so cool to me. I've always loved that kind of Japanese trend. It's always been a thing that I've seen throughout my life because I grew up watching anime and I grew up like loving Japanese culture, so like seeing it done in styles of music that I absolutely adore is just like the cherry on top, you know what I mean? But still, man, such brutality. And I think this is where we go to the point of how many breakdowns are going to put in the song. Yes, so let's fucking go. I love how they all have stretches too. I've never seen anybody with stretches like mine though. It's weird, I don't know. They always have one huge one, but I don't know. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. There we go, into the English. Is that a fucking coward? I think so. Something like that. Ooh, that high though, and that low man, fuck me. I love there's like melody behind it, that's so cool. Ooh, that's such a cool sound. Oh man, I know we're gonna drop again and keep dropping by the looks of it, man, but still. Like, I fucking adore just the way this is done, because it's breakdowns, yes, but it's not typical breakdown. It's done in their style, you know what I mean? That's what I love about it. Everything is them. There's no conformity, there's no going towards a style, it's just straight like aggressiveness, but it has a melody behind the drops, and it has, even when they do the typical like really low lows, they change it around, like in the first one that I heard where they stopped all the music and it was just the low with a little bit of synth behind it, and it was just so fucking brutal because everything else stopped for it. And like, that's something that you don't you see it, but it's normally the instruments drop in with the vocal, you know what I mean, when it just stops like that. And then like in this, where like instead of doing the typical breakdown, they're going for that over the topness and deepness, but also having that instrumental like gathering like musicality and everything else as it's going through it, and that's such a cool fucking thing to see for me, man, myself. But like I was saying about stretches, like, at least I've never seen anybody with stretches like mine. Like, I've never seen. Let me take these things off so that I can show you. It's probably much easier that way. Yeah, you see how I got to like I got 2 10s in my ear, so I've got a 20 technically, but it's like in 2 different holes, if you know what I mean. So I had my lobes pierced twice, and then I stretched both of them. I've never seen anybody else with my kind of stretches, you know, with it done that way. But I don't know. That could just be a unique thing to me that I thought of. I don't think so. It seems kind of obvious, but I guess to people stretching it is twice seems painful. Like, that's fuck this, mate. Either way, let's fucking go back into this shit. Something's fucking coming. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. Ooh, I know it. Ooh, fuck me, that's heavy. Ooh, I love that little breakdown in the middle, man. That's also like musical breakdown, I mean. Fuck me, that's crazy. Fuck me.
Right motherfucking that far. Look at that. See a death standing out. Look at that. Standing in it. See a death standing out.
Fucking headphones.
Right motherfucking that far. Fuck.
I love we kicked the fucking table over. That's so cool. Just little things I fucking love, mate. I love that beat stayed with it the whole way through, you know, that little like starting bit. It stayed there the whole fucking time, the whole way through the song. So cool. I so wasn't trusting that, I so wasn't trusting that it was done. Like, it's hard to really know, you know what I mean? Like, we're not even diving into this lyrically, we're just looking at this as a fucking song, mate. Like, sometimes it's nice just to do a reaction with things at the top, because from obviously, I put up a poll on my channel if you haven't seen it. So like, what do you guys prefer about the channels? About the channel, what would you like me to improve? That type of shit, right? And a lot of people said breakdowns, but a bunch of people said also to do the more reaction-y kind of style, so I'm guessing I'm going to do both. On the songs like this, where it's a mixture between English and Japanese, I'm going to do reactions. When it goes to pure English in terms of the lyrical style, then definitely go in fucking full breakdown. That's really how I would go with it, as Dexcore are, as I've stated, I think already. Like, overtook Bliss and Child in my head, and now they are my favourite Japanese band, like, of all time. Of like, they took over. Like, Bliss and Child's been my favourite band since I was, God knows how old was I, like 14, 15, around there? Something like that, man. Like, in terms of the Japanese style, that's crazy, innit? Like, Dexcore are just that fucking good at what they do. Their breakdowns are insanity. Like, I love that, you know, even though it was breakdown after breakdown after breakdown, each one had something different about it that made it work and made it go amazing. And in all honesty, such a sick song, such a sick, brutal breakdown. Like, I've been listening to, like, all kinds of, like, deathcore, like, on Spotify, because I've had to move from Tidal, unfortunately, because I couldn't find half the fucking bands I wanted to listen to, you know, the really heavy deathcore or the Japanese bands or anything like that. So I was like, fuck, I've got to move back to Spotify. So I did that, and now I've got a playlist of just, like, you know, all the deathcore bands that I do on reactions, and I've just got them in a massive playlist of the ones I love. And I was using that in the gym, and I managed to hit, like, a new fucking deadlift, like, pure with it. Like, one of those bands was Dexcore, just getting me up to that fucking level, and it's just like, I did what I did. 155 kg deadlift, mate, how crazy is that? Just, like, sick goals for me to hit, and music is such a great way to fucking help you lift. Especially heavy and brutal as fuck like this, man. Either way, I'm going to stop rambling, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was fucking awesome. Have a wonderful day, evening, or night. And I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.